Welcome to Sister Talk. I'm Karina.
I'm Talia.
This is our first episode.
Welcome to our first episode.
Okay, we got this idea a couple weeks ago, and I told Talia, we should start a podcast. And then she said, okay.
Let's do it.
And then we did it in a couple weeks?
I feel like we've always just talked about it or joked about it, and then we were just started talking about it like it was real, and now it is.
Hopefully. I hope you guys listen.
You guys better watch it.
And watch. Okay, so I'm Karina.
I'm Talia.
You might know me from TikTok, Miss Karina B. I'm a teacher, and this is my sister Talia.
Hello.
She's been in a lot of my videos, and do you want to tell a little bit about yourself, since people probably know?
I don't know
about me. What
to tell. I'm her little sister, not the littlest sister, but I am the younger one.
Mm-hmm.
I do occupational therapy. A lot of you ask questions about that, so I'll be answering what OT is and what I do and stuff like that. We'll answer a lot of who we are in the questions. But I'm excited. I'm nervous.
I'm kind of nervous.
I do want to do a disclaimer. We interrupt each other a lot.
Oh, we need to be careful about that.
So nobody get mad if she interrupts me or if I interrupt her, because we do that all the time.
Here's me Also, if you're watching this on video, I think I have a really mean face. If I'm not talking, I'm kind of mean. People don't know this. I'm not fake on TikTok, but I have a mean face, I think. So if she's talking and I'm just maybe I am being mean, but okay. You guys asked us questions for our first episode because we didn't really know. We have some ideas of segments we want to do, but we didn't really know where to start. So you guys asked us questions.
We thought it would be a good starter.
We have them here. Do we say their name?
I feel like we can just, we don't have to say their full Instagram name.
You stunned me.
Just literally punched you.
Okay. You want me to pick one?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Someone asked what made you guys want to start a podcast. We kind of answered that. We just were hey, we should do that.
We talk a lot already.
I'm trying to find one that's for both of us. Do you guys want to have kids?
Ooh. Yes, I do want to have kids. Hopefully, maybe 2 kids.
2 kids.
In the next couple years. Who knows? I'm getting married in April, so we'll see after that.
She's a fiance. I also want kids. I want my house to be done before I have kids, and it's getting there. So I thought when I was younger, I thought I would have kids already.
Apparently, me too.
My mom had me. My parents had me when they were 24 and 26, or 24 and 25. And I was I'll have kids at the same age. And then when I was that age, I was nope.
I thought I would be done having kids.
Yeah, I'm 30.
I'm 28.
And I think I'm at a good place now in my career and my life once my house is done. But I'm not in a huge rush, but I do want kids.
Yes.
And we want kids together
yes.
at the same time.
Yeah.
Not together.
We're adopting.
We want kids at the same time, so if that doesn't happen, no thank you. I don't want that.
Hopefully in the next couple of years, though.
Yeah. And we have a big family, so we have a lot of cousins, and we want our kids to have cousins.
Yes.
Okay, you pick one.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't have to be from that page.
Oh. How did you get into lifting?
Oh, is that for me? Well, I guess it's for you now. I never did sports or anything growing up. I tried, but I don't like sports at all. And I would not consider myself athletic at all. And then, how did I get into lifting? I gained a little bit of weight in college, and my mom went to a gym for a while, and she kept begging me to come. And I was just being so lazy. I finally tried the gym with her, and I died. And then I became addicted to it.
How many years ago was it?
This was in 2018 or 2019. And I became addicted to it. And then just the people at my gym are like so motivating and encouraging. And once I started lifting, I was like, oh, maybe I am athletic, just in a different way. And then I also do like the other workout part of it. And yeah, I just love it so much. And it's just like something to get your brain off of things, and you don't have to think about anything while you're doing it, besides the lift, because you want to be careful. But yeah. And then a few weeks ago, or like, how long has it been?
Maybe like a month now?
Yeah.
Karina finally convinced me. She's been asking me to go with her for years. And I never worked out. I don't like working out. I don't find it motivating or exciting or anything like that. But it's been actually really fun. Some weeks, I'll go every single day.
Yeah, you've been doing really good.
I like the like strengthening aspect of it. I am not strong at all yet, so it's a little bit embarrassing, but it hasn't stopped me yet, so we'll see.
No, you're getting really strong. She's getting strong.
We'll see. Like, Karina will be lifting 300 pounds, and I have like 10.
Yeah, but that's how I started so many years, like 4 or 5 years ago. That's how I started too.
And everybody at the gym is encouraging, and nobody makes you feel like you're not doing enough, but I still feel, I'm like, don't look at my weight. It's still embarrassing.
You're doing so good. It's hard.
But I like it so far. It's been fun. Shout out Bear Down.
Okay.
We actually have really bad memories. So you guys are asking us stuff about, like, what's our biggest fight? A lot of people ask that. And we cannot think.
Oh, yeah. Biggest fight you've gotten into. I really, like, we fight. I don't know. It had to have been when we used to fight a lot, like, in high school.
Yeah.
And it was just over little things. I don't even remember. It was just over, like, little dumb things, like clothes
I
or.
don't even remember stuff.
We, like, get mad at each other still, but it's not, like, we'll just be like, okay, you're dumb.
We're over at the next. We're like, do you want to go to Target?
Yeah.
And then we just are over it. But story time. One time when we were like, I don't even know how old we were. We were at dinner with our family, like our whole family, huge family, and we were eating calamari. I didn't even really like calamari at the time, but I knew Karina wanted the last one, and we had these little like calamari like poker forks. I don't even know.
It's like the things that you eat crab, like the things that at the seafood, the little forks at seafood that you like eat crab or lobster with.
And I like got the last one, poked the last calamari, and I was going to eat it, and Karina came and stabbed me with her fork in my arm. I was bleeding.
Yeah.
And I got to pick the
I have
punishment.
like food aggression.
Okay, you're like a dog.
Yeah, I stabbed her with that little fork. And then our parents always used to let us, if it was like us getting in a fight, they used to let us pick our own punishments for each other. Mm-hmm. And we would just always pick to like clean each other's room or make each other's bed. So I had to make her bed for a week. That was my punishment for stabbing her.
Yes.
I
would still make you do that because I don't like to make my bed.
I don't.
You don't make your bed at all?
No.
I don't make my bed every day, for sure.
Most of the days when I leave, Mac is still sleeping because I leave early. Mm-hmm. Or like, I don't know.
Drake leaves at 4 a.m. But I make my bed, like, if people are coming over, I make my bed. And then, like, on weekends.
Our mom is, like, crazy. We'll interview our mom next. But our mom is, like, really crazy with making beds. Like, before we would go on vacation, she would, like, do her rounds in every room and, like, make sure the beds were perfect. And then one day she picked me up from my friend's house. I was at my friend's house. She picked me up to make me go make my bed. And then she went back and dropped me off at my friend's house, back at my friend's house.
Yeah.
So I feel like I have, like, I don't want to make my bed. I live on my own.
Maybe that's why we suck at doing our laundry.
Yeah, we have a laundry disease. We both can't put our laundry away.
It sucks putting your laundry away. You're just going to wear it.
What was the question that we were answering? Oh, biggest fight.
Oh, one time you pushed me into, like, a picture frame upstairs.
Oh, yeah. With the cover from the table, I pushed you.
Oh, and I was, like, bleeding on my back.
Yeah. Well,
She was a bully.
I was not a bully. Well, maybe, yeah. Maybe I still am.
I don't know. Recently, we've never gotten in, like, a fight.
No.
But we bug each other every day.
Yeah. We don't fight. Okay. Oops, my phone vibrated.
What else? Getting married in a year?
Where? Oh, getting married. Okay, someone said we haven't even said anyone's names. Now it's too late.
Oh, I forgot.
Someone said getting married in a year. Any advice? Oh, it wasn't a question. Getting married in a year. Period.
Any
She
advice?
is. I thought it meant like Talia is getting married next year.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I feel like I can't give marriage advice because I've been married for a year and a half.
Maybe any advice.
But
on
I'm
the
thinking of
wedding.
like wedding advice. Okay, my wedding advice that people advised me, and I guess I just like didn't listen, was to like make sure you stay with your new husband or wife during the wedding. It's so hard. It's harder than you think because you're like just so excited and there's
Everyone
so many
wants
people
to see
there.
you.
Everyone wants to see you. You're dancing, like making sure everything's good. And like at one point I was just like, where the heck is Mac? Or I would be by myself, like dancing around by myself, and people are like, why are you alone? And I'm like, I don't know, I'm having so much fun. So that, and then someone told me like, make sure you like take it all in. So I did do that, and I really appreciate that I did that. Like Mac and I went to change my shoes and he came with me. And then when we like came back out of the room, we just like looked at everyone, and it was like a really good moment. Like, wow, everyone's here for us. And like, finally we were been together for so long. And then wedding planning, I feel like just, I don't know, go with the flow. Like,
Honestly, Karina's planning my whole wedding, basically.
yeah.
Because I don't care to plan a wedding. I don't care to have a wedding. I'm excited to get married.
Yeah.
But I don't really care to have the whole big wedding, which is why we're eloping kind of in Santa Barbara. So we're doing like, I guess, a micro wedding.
Yeah,
if you want to call
micro-wedding.
it. Just because we're only having like immediate family, but we have big families. So it's just our siblings, our parents, our aunts and uncles. That's it. And so I'm so excited, but I'm not so excited about the whole planning aspect. So Karina's kind of doing that part.
I love planning things, so the planning part wasn't hard for me. But the week before my wedding, I turned into a true freak. Like I was
Bridezilla?
no. I was like so anxious that something was gonna go wrong. Like I was like, oh my gosh, what if Mac gets sick? What if I get sick? Like, what if, I don't know. And like things did go wrong. My DJ got COVID. Her fiance got COVID and couldn't come to our wedding, and I've like known him forever.
Your photographer.
My photographer had her
Gave
baby like 4 days before, and they're friends from high school, so I was like so excited. But everything worked out. The DJ sent a fill-in, the photographer sent a fill-in. Drake wasn't there, which sucked.
His parents were there.
Yeah, but literally everyone else came to our wedding. It was so much fun, but everyone did get COVID from our wedding.
Everyone. Like,
How
many people were there?
150.
I think 140
100
people.
Yeah, no, 100 people probably got it, but everyone was fine, luckily. But it was so weird because it was summer, so like not like nobody was getting sick. It was like the end of like the whole, like the big part of COVID.
Yeah, like nothing was shut down anymore. Nothing was,
Yeah.
but everyone got COVID. Our grandparents, like everybody.
My mom kept calling me. So Mac and I, our wedding was in San Diego, and we stayed in San Diego for like a couple days, and then we went home, and we were like, man, we are so tired. Like we really like went for it. And I was like, I'm so tired. Like we could not. And then Mac was like, I feel weird. Like maybe I've been singing. I was like singing at the wedding, like my throat. And then like throughout the day we were like, we're sick. We're sick. And then my mom kept calling me and being like, blah, blah, blah has COVID. Blah, blah, has COVID. And I felt so bad. Like I was crying. I was like, everyone's going to hate me. And then every time my mom called me, I would just be like, stop calling me.
That was bad. But everyone's fine.
Everyone was good. Yeah. It wasn't the bad one. I think this one we
Oh, that's the
bottom,
first page?
yeah.
Sorry.
I do have something to tell you guys about us. That's not a question.
What?
We are 30 and how old are you? 28. And we call our
No.
I have to say it because we're going to be talking. We do call our parents mommy and daddy. And everyone makes fun of us. But I just I'm not old enough to call them mom and dad.
We'll never call them mom and dad.
No. We call them
That's disgusting.
mom, mommy. I don't even know how to say it, mommy.
Mommy.
Fast. That's embarrassing.
and
I
daddy.
should cut this.
And we do say it in front of people, and
We say it in front of people.
we're like, daddy said blah blah blah, blah. And then we're like, oh, we just
And we
said
don't
daddy.
we don't know, and then people will be like, look at us weird, and we're like, oh.
Even our own family, our cousins
Yeah.
and stuff, are like, you call him daddy? We're like, yeah.
Yeah.
And now everybody calls him that.
So that's something weird about us. Yeah, our friends make fun of us, and then they call our parents that.
We have the best parents.
We have the best family. Yeah.
We literally bring our friends around to hang out with our parents because our parents are fun.
If we do something with our friends, they're like, "Where's your mom and dad?" I'm like, "Okay."
Yeah, they
fine."
don't want to hang out with us. They want to hang out with their parents.
Okay. What are your favorite things to do together?
That's what I was gonna read. We like to go to Target. We like to get a little coffee or matcha.
Everbowl. Basically,
We
just
like
to eat
farmers
and drink.
markets.
Yeah.
We like to go out to restaurants and to get drinks.
We love
and
food.
We like to do nothing. We like to just hang out wherever. Anything we do, we just like to do it together.
Sometimes we call each other. Not sometimes. This is.
Every
I don't
day.
know why I said that. Every day we call each other and we'll just talk about nothing. And I don't. When we hang up, I don't know what we talked about.
Mm-hmm. If anyone
idea.
else is in the room, they're like, "What just happened?" Because we just talk back and forth, and then there was not one subject. There was not one sentence finished. It's just
And that's what sister talk is gonna be about.
And I have ADHD. I don't know about you. I think you do too, but...
You know what? I don't think I do.
Okay, for sure.
Maybe. I don't know.
So this might be a little crazy eventually.
But yeah, we like to. We'll just call each other and be like, "What are you doing? Have you had coffee yet? Have you had Everbowl yet?" And then we have where we live. There's a shopping center that has all of the
Everything.
things, and so we'll go get a coffee. We'll walk to Home Goods, Target, whatever. And then sometimes we don't buy anything at all, and we just walk around.
True.
But we also like to hang out with my husband and her fiance.
Mm-hmm.
We do a lot together. So us four will go. Usually it's just us four.
Yeah.
Doing something, hanging out.
I
Because
don't
we
know
really
what we
just
do.
like each other.
We just do everything.
Yeah.
Or anything. Anything we plan, if me and Drake plan something, we're like, oh, let's call Mac and Karina. Every single thing we do.
Yeah.
So,
Everything.
together.
We'll ask you one. Someone's an OT, occupational therapist, curious about what setting your sister works in and how much she likes it.
There was a couple people who said they were OTs.
Yeah.
And then a couple people who asked, what is OT?
Yeah. First explain what OT is.
Yes. So it's kind of hard to explain if you don't know what it is, because a lot of people hear occupational therapy and they think oh, do you help people find a job, or do you help, they don't know what occupational therapy means. So you can work in a lot of different settings. There's rehab settings where you help people go from having a stroke to rehabbing them, stuff like that. And then there's also pediatric setting, which is what I work in. I work with kids. Previously I was working with kids, I still am, but with autism and with other physical disabilities, mental health, things like that. And before I was doing feeding therapy, so picky eating or oral motor feeding, stuff like that. And also helping kids learn how to do everyday tasks. So that's pretty much what occupational therapy is in any setting, is doing everyday tasks. So we can work on eating, we can work on getting dressed, we can work on buttoning, brushing your teeth, showering, stuff like that. So that's what I started as, and now I'm working in a school setting, so I'm getting all the breaks and everything like Karina, so we're really excited about that. We call it something.
We call our break something special.
We can't say it.
FIU break.
FIU break. So thank you. And so right now I'm working in a school setting, which I love. I'll probably stay in this setting forever because I love it so much. But I'm working on helping kids learn how to write, learn how to hold their pencil, work on fine motor skills, learn how to cut with scissors, all of that kind of stuff. Work on visual motor skills.
It's like things that should be like at their age they should know how to do, but they can't.
Yeah,
do it yet.
Either they're delayed or they just like have fine motor struggles and stuff like that. So that is what setting I'm in right now and probably what I'll stay in. But there's so many different settings and it's such a cool job. I love it so much.
But you're really good at feeding.
Yeah, I really
feeding therapy, but kids threw up.
They did throw up a lot, but
I didn't mind. I do not like that. If a kid throws up in my class, I literally run out
she
to the
takes
outside
her whole class out.
Or go to the hallway, and I'm like, come on! And then I leave the kid in there. It's sad, and it's not my fault.
Great.
And then I call the nurse or like someone, and I'm like, please come help me. And then I check on them after, but I cannot be there. I cannot be there. Today, should I say this?
Just say it.
Today, the kindergartners did a performance, and someone's grandma threw up in the multi-purpose room.
That's sad. Karina, this is why she works not in a healthcare job.
I don't know how people do it. And I don't know how I'm going to have kids one day, but
oh my gosh.
It's going to happen.
Do you have a throw up fear?
Yeah, I think I do. Because when I'm on a plane, literally, I'm not kidding. When I'm on a plane, I'm not scared, like, are we going to crash?
You're scared of people throwing up?
I'm scared, like, yeah, because I've heard people throw up in a plane before, or, like, I get nauseous. I, like, get motion sickness very easily.
Remember your friend who had a throw up fear?
Yeah. I don't have that. No, she just, like, she literally couldn't sleep because she was, like, scared she was going to throw up.
No, that's
I'm not scared.
Scary.
No, I'm scared for other people to throw up. But, like, in a plane, I'm not scared, like, we're going to die, like, we're going to crash. I'm scared, like, what if there's turbulence and someone next to me throws up? Like, I don't know what I would do. I truly don't know what I would do.
You would probably.
And that's happened to Mac before. He called me after a flight when he went to get his truck, and he said everyone on the plane had their bags out.
Okay, that would be bad. Ew, the smell of throw up is probably worse than anything else. But it's
that news thing when like someone pooed all over a plane and they had to be in the plane.
I would never show my face again. I would have to get full facial reconstruction surgery.
What would you do? Could you go hide in the bathroom? Not the person that pooed, but like me. Like I couldn't smell it. I would.
People were throwing up.
Oh my god!
So there was
poo
everywhere, and then people were throwing up.
I have a story. One time when I was probably like 4 and Talia was 2 or something.
Yeah.
We were taking a bath together. I don't think I remember.
I think I was much smaller than 2.
Okay, maybe you were like 1 and I was 3.
Yeah.
I don't remember it, but my mom tells us all the time. We were in the bath and Talia pooped in the bath because she was a baby and I threw up. Sorry if you guys don't like stuff
trigger
like
warning. Poop and throw up.
Maybe I'll put it on the screen, I don't know. But Talia pooped in the bath because she was a baby and I threw up. And then my mom said she was giving us bath and she was freaking out and she called my dad. He was at work and she was like, come get your kids.
She said, you need to come home now.
She said she was like crying. She was like, I can't do this. But
that's horrible. See, that's the part where I'm like, what are you going to do?
I don't know. I can never be alone with my kids.
I think you just
someone has to
get over it.
I think you just have to do it. You just have to.
Have you like changed trigger warning again?
Yeah,
have you changed a poopy diaper?
Yeah, but not like a really bad.
No,
I have not. I have changed it, but not a really bad one.
I think Drake will gag every single diaper.
Yeah. Like, I can't even pick up my dog's poo. Okay, we should stop talking about
Okay,
poo.
sorry. We're done with poo.
Over. Go to this timestamp if you want to stop listening about poo.
I think we do, like, talk about poop.
We do, yeah. So sorry about us. Someone asked what made you both choose your career paths, or what was your initial plan, since we're already talking about that stuff. I always knew I wanted to be a teacher since I was little. I used to like play school with like Talia, our younger siblings, and then
she likes to be in charge,
dolls and stuff. I'm a leader.
Oh, sorry, that's what you call it.
I'm a leader. I'm a natural born leader.
Right.
I like to be in charge, and I like to lead. I like to, help people figure out what to do. So I always wanted to be a teacher. And then when I was in high school, it was like that time that like all these teachers were getting laid off, and everyone was like, I don't know, it was like a bad time for teachers, I guess. And I was like, I don't want to like go to school and then not be able to get a job. So I was like, I don't know what I want to do. I love sociology, so I went to school for sociology. I got my bachelor's degree in sociology. And then our family friends are both teachers, husband and wife, and they were like, what are you doing? You need to be a teacher. I would help in their class all the time. Marco and Sophia, our younger siblings, they're twins. They were in Rob's class.
Yes.
And so I would go help all the time in his class. And they were both just like, they called me one day, both of them, and they were like, you need to be a teacher. Like, what are you doing? And I was like, I don't know. And they were like, just do it. So I changed my mind, and I finished my sociology degree, and then I immediately applied for a credential program, got in, I did my credential master's, and yeah.
And then she did her student teaching with that teacher who inspired her to be a teacher.
Yes, I did my student teaching with him.
He's the best.
They helped me so much. They helped me so much. So yeah, I always kind of knew. There wasn't another plan.
Yeah.
I didn't know what I was going to do with sociology by itself. Mm-hmm. But it did help me a lot with teaching.
I didn't even know what OT was. I was originally going to go to school for dental hygiene. Oops, I just hit my headphone, sorry. And then I was taking all the classes. I really liked the classes. They were all like science and stuff like that, which is my favorite subject. But then my friend Brittany told me about OT, and I kind of like shadowed her for a day. She worked in like a skilled nursing.
Actually,
what?
She was my friend Brittany.
Well, she's my friend.
Actually, she was Mac, my husband's friend first. They went to elementary together.
Yes.
And then she was my friend.
And I stole her.
And then I was like, you should go shadow Brittany. And then
we worked together at the winery.
Oh, you did work together. I forgot. And then I was like, you should shadow her. She like loves her job so much. And you were like, okay. And then now they're like best friends.
Even when she was in school, you were like, you should do what Brittany's doing. You should do what Brittany's doing. And I'm like, I don't know what it is. I've never even heard of OT. And then finally I shadowed her. She was working in a skilled nursing facility. So like older people who have like broken a hip and need rehab, or had a stroke, or like stuff like that. And even that I shadowed, and I was like, I'm doing this. I loved it, and now we both work in the school setting.
Yeah, we're both kind of doing similar things.
Yep.
I feel like we didn't really talk about our family. I don't know if it's a question on here, but we have, there's 4 of us.
Oh, yes.
I'm the oldest, then Talia, and then Marco and Sophia are twins, and I'm 9 years older than them.
That's a lot of years.
And you're like 7 years older than them, however the math works. They're 21. So,
that's crazy.
Yeah, they're our babies. They're my babies. Sophia lives in Boise and goes to school there, and she's graduating this year or next year, in May. And then Marco lives in our same area, and our parents live here, and so we only have one missing, but she's here, so maybe we need it.
Oh my gosh.
I'm choking.
Take a little drink.
Maybe we need to interview her while she's here, because she's different from we get along. She does a different career than us. Like, I feel like we have similar careers when we work with kids, and she like has a totally different job and like path than us. She works in environmental studies, and she's just like sustainability and nature, and which is so funny because she like was scared of nature for a while.
Yeah.
But,
and like scared to ride a bike, and now she bikes everywhere.
Yeah, she bikes around Boise. She works with bugs and plants, and she's the cool one.
Oh yeah.
And the pretty one.
Let's see what's our next question.
That'll be my next.
That'll be my next.
You could tell that'll be my next if you want.
Oh my gosh. So we were like shopping down in San Diego one day, and we all went to this glasses store, like sunglasses, and we were all trying on glasses, and Karina felt so bad for this worker that was helping her, because Karina had a pair on, and then this girl was like, oh, you should try these, like the worker trying to help her out, and Karina puts them on and did not like them at all. They just like were not very cute.
I don't look good in glasses.
No, they were not cute.
No, they weren't.
And Karina felt bad saying like, ew, no thank you. And so she, instead of being like, okay, no thank you, I'll get these instead, she was like, I'm gonna go with these, like the ones she got, and then she took the other ones off and goes, these will be my next, and gave them back to the lady, and me and Mac just made so much fun of her, and now literally every day we say, those will be my next.
It's probably not funny to anyone else.
No, not at all, but it was so funny.
Those will be my next. I don't know.
I was like, why did you say that? And she's
okay.
like, I don't know.
Mac always like gets mad at me. Not mad at me, but like every time we go somewhere and I ask for like the worker's opinion or like a waiter, I'm like, oh, which one's
then
better?
You go with the opposite?
I always choose the other thing because I know what I want, and like I do the same. I'm like very a creature of habit. So, like, I'll always get the same things. I like to try things, but, like, I like to get the same things at restaurants. Mm-hmm. I like to wear the same glasses. I wear the same like, everything's just the same. And so I'm
but
like...
But that happens. Like, if you, like, flip
which
a coin...
one's better? And then they tell me something.
Uh-oh.
They'll tell me something, and I'm like, okay, thank you. And Max is like, why did you ask them? That's so embarrassing. I'm like, I don't care.
I do that, like, if we're deciding between two restaurants and we say, like, okay, flip a coin or whatever. And then if it lands on one, I immediately want the other one.
That is a good way to help someone decide, though. Like,
yeah.
You know what you flip it and you're like, never mind. Yeah. I knew what I wanted.
Oh, what's one thing you love most about having a sister?
Not having to talk to people like friends. I'm just kidding. I love my friends. No, like you just always have someone to talk to.
You literally have built-in best friend. Everybody says that, but like it's true.
Yeah.
Like we literally do everything together, like we said. And I don't know, like if I'm bored, I'll just call you on my way home from work. We call each other.
Yeah.
We just do everything.
And I'm like that with my mom too.
Yeah.
I call my mom, like, I call Mac and I'll be like, I'm on my way home. Cause like I can talk to him when I get home. So I don't have to like talk to him the whole way. Be like, I'm on my way home. And then I call Talia and then I call my mom. And then when I get home, Mac is like, how is your mom and sister? Yeah, I know you talked to them the whole way home. I'm like, no, I didn't.
Only half of the way home.
He knows.
But it's fun. We don't get to talk to our little sister as much, but it's still the exact same whenever she's home.
Yeah.
We're the same with her, too. We just, like, we can talk about anything, and, like, I can hear your thing.
It's not me. I think it's outside.
Oh.
Okay.
But we can just talk about anything. We just, like, go. And then same with our brother. I feel like he's a lot quieter.
Yeah.
And a lot, like... But then he's literally the funniest person ever.
He's so funny. But we definitely, like... me, Talia, and Sophia will talk so much when we're all together, and then he just, like, stares at us like, oh...
But then he'll just say, like, one thing, and it's so funny.
Yeah, he's the funny one. I don't know what I am. I'm just, like, the bossy one, I guess. And Sophia's the nice one. You're nice.
I don't know.
You're nice.
Okay, thanks.
Favorite Christmas tradition? I know mine.
We used to have one. Like, we used to go to our aunt and uncle's house every Christmas Eve.
And say it at the same time.
I literally don't know what I'm saying.
I thought you were going to say make gnocchi.
Oh, I
missed that. I was like, say it at the same time so it could be cute.
No. And 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
Make gnocchi.
Wait, let's do the thing where you say 1, 2, 3 and then you say a thing. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Christmas.
Gnocchi.
Christmas gnocchi. Are you ready?
1, 2, 3.
Toto.
Ah! Oh, that was really loud.
Oh, sorry. That's our grandpa. And he started the tradition, maybe?
I don't know who started it.
We would literally pour, like, all this flour all over the big island, all over the counter, and we would all just, like, make gnocchi.
All the grandkids. There's, like, so many of us.
Pasta. I don't know, like, if everyone knows what gnocchi is, but...
It's like potato
it's
pasta.
the best pasta ever. I love it.
Yeah, so we would make gnocchi every Christmas and just, like, cover ourselves in flour. Yeah, we used to go... Our family moved to Texas, but we used to go to their house and just, like, hang out. We would open a couple presents, and then we would come home. My Christmas tradition that I still love is, like, waking up together because we have sleepovers on Christmas Eve. And it used to be, like, at our house, we would all, like, sleep in one room together.
At our parents' house.
Yeah. We would sleep in one room together, like, on the floor, on the bed, and then wake up just so early and, like, wake our parents up, run downstairs. But now we have our cabin in Big Bear in the mountains, and we all go there. And it's kind of the same because it's, like, a small cabin, so we all end up, like, sleeping really close. Yeah. And then we all just wake up together, and we do presents, like, right away. Like, we're literally, like opening our eyes and we're running downstairs and we're all like grown. There's no children.
It's fun though. We typically do like, what do you call it? Like everyone disperses their presents and then we do like one at a time.
Yeah.
Like one present at a time and go in rows so we can all see what we got.
Yeah.
But we've been doing Secret Santa the past couple of years. That's like our newer tradition because we're all grown. Like we don't have any kids yet. And so we've all been doing like, we just get one person a gift, which is a lot easier.
Because it gets so expensive. All my coworkers are, like, talking about their Christmas shopping and everything, and they're like, I have to finish wrapping and, like, just, like, spending so much money. Yeah. And I'm like, I only got one gift. And it's so nice. And we all just, like, we're, like, good with it. We're like, okay, one gift.
Yeah,
we get one thing.
Once we have kids, I'm sure we'll get a million gifts for them.
Yeah, but for the adults, it's like, just tell me what you want. I like didn't even know what I want because I just feel like
you just get whatever
I just get what I want and then that sounds
I just get what I want.
I like just buy when I need something or want something I buy it, but I also like don't have a house yet, so I keep choking.
Oh my god.
On nothing.
What else? There's a lot of like favorite memory from when we were kids or like childhood stories, and
we have a lot of let's save that because
we're gonna do
stories. One of our segments in the podcast is gonna be Remember When.
Yes.
So we're both gonna think of something from the past and we're gonna like remind each other of it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this one's interesting. If you could choose another career other than the one you guys are in currently, what would it be?
I don't know.
I wanted to do dental hygiene before, so maybe I would do that.
Ugh.
Or teaching, or... I always want to work with kids, so...
Yeah, I prefer working with kids than adults. Like, I love working with the adults the other teachers that I work with. But, shoot, I don't know.
That's so hard.
People ask me a lot if I would, like, stop teaching and just do social media full-time, and I would not. I think, like... I love doing TikTok and stuff and it's fun, but I want it to just be like a fun thing. Mm-hmm. And like the whole point of it is that I talk about teaching and like classroom, like that's the whole point of it. I really don't know. What do you think I would be good at? Like I'm trying to think of other people's jobs and I'm like, ooh, I want that job.
I mean, now I think you could be like a trainer.
Oh, yeah.
But maybe I would never have, like, thought that prior to you going to college or, you know, like, that wasn't your passion or anything, but now...
Let me think about that. Because I don't have any other, like, feel like... I don't know. Let me think about that one. I truly don't know.
Let's see.
Oh, what's our ethnicity and where we're from?
Oh, yeah.
I feel like I'm talking a lot. You say.
Okay. So our mom's side of the family is from Peru, and our dad's side of the family is from Argentina. So those are kind of like the cultures we grew up in.
Like the last 2 generations ago.
So we grew up in those type of cultures and like eating that type of food and stuff like that all growing up. And like our grandparents still fluently speak those languages and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna just say our camera did die, just in case
we're starting that question over.
Anyway, so I was saying our families are from Peru and Argentina.
Yes.
But our background, like our actual ethnicity, is like a lot of Italian
and Spanish.
That's pretty much it.
Our whole family has taken the 23andMe besides me, basically. Mm-hmm. I feel like I don't need to because everyone else has. Like, our grandparents on both sides have. Our parents, Talia.
Yeah.
My dad was 89% Italian. Mm-hmm. And then my mom's side is still Italian, but a little bit more Spanish. I think it comes as like Iberian on the test. It's like
it says like Spain, Portugal.
Yeah, it's like Spain. But our grandparents are from Peru and Argentina. I went to Peru with my grandparents when I was in high school.
I've never been.
Get your phone off that table.
That literally scared me.
We've never been to Argentina. I would love to go.
I've never been to Peru or Argentina.
Yeah. We need to go. We need to go. We need to have some family. We still have some family that lives in Peru. And I think my dad has like cousins that live in Argentina. But we have like closer family in Peru. Yeah. Cousins and stuff.
And then I want to go to Italy for my honeymoon. So if anyone's been to Italy and they have advice on where to go, I'm taking any advice because I've never been to Europe at all.
Our parents have been, but I feel like they're bougie travelers. Yes. Our parents are bougie, by the way.
They are. Well,
you'll see
my
that.
Mom.
Yeah, our mom is. No, Daddy is.
Daddy is too. Daddy.
There we go. No, Daddy is too. He's like a wine snob and like he's not as like outwardly bougie as her, but he is particular. Nice, yeah, he likes to do nice things. And we kind of get our like where we like to eat and like drink and all that stuff. We definitely get that from them.
Yes. And then like how we decorate our house and stuff from
them. Okay, let's do one more.
Okay.
Maybe should we talk about like what our plan is for the podcast?
Yeah.
Okay, so I already said we're going to have, like, some segments, and then I think we're just going to talk or interview people.
Yeah.
But I already said the way back when, or do you remember when? That'll be a segment.
Yeah. I think you were just calling it Remember When.
Remember When. I don't know what did I just say?
Way back when, do you remember when?
Okay, so the reason I said way back when is because that's, like, the day we just had in school.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I thought of it.
What else? I wanted to do, Karina doesn't know this, know what this is. But I am obsessed with listening to podcasts and stuff that are Reddit stories, like Am I the A-hole Reddit stories. I don't know if I should say the real word or not, so I'll just say
We'll feel out the vibes of the people listening.
Yeah, let me know if you would be offended if I said the other word. But those Reddit stories, and I'm specifically finding ones that are about sisters or like family. So I'm going to do a bunch of like sister, Am I the A-hole Reddit stories, and then we can kind of like react to them, talk about the stories. I think it'll be fun. The stories I have right now are kind of
And I know crazy. Nothing about it, so it'll be good.
Yeah.
Like a thing. We also want to do a segment called Rare and Shocking.
Rare and Shocking.
Which is something we say to each other, and the backstory to Rare and Shocking is like
crazy.
You don't know.
But we literally say it to everything now. Like,
basically, one of my best friends told me something and told me it's very rare and shocking. And we just thought it was like the funniest choice of words ever. So we say it all the time. And
we've gotten everyone else to say it. Like, all of our friends say rare and shocking.
So we're going to bring things to each other. Maybe like news stories, like this
pop
crazy
culture
thing happened in the news or like whatever. Yeah, pop culture stuff. And we'll bring it to each other and like tell each other the rare and shocking news.
Rare and shocking. And then we were thinking possibly like we're getting old, 30, and trying to do maybe like things that the younger kids say.
Yeah.
And like trying to either guess the younger kiddos. I hate when people say that. But like, oh.
We should ask Kira.
Yes.
I have a 16-year-old friend.
The gym owner.
It's my friend's daughter, but I'm friends with, I'm way older than her anyway. She's 16.
the best.
She's 16 and she's so funny, and we work out together. I've posted like us working out together before, and we won that competition together. But she's like my 16-year-old bestie. And
she's so funny.
I always forget she's so young, and then she'll say things. I'm like, what? So we should ask her advice for like, is this still cool?
Yeah, like just one example I'll give is I still use the like laughing crying emoji.
No, that's a thing.
Okay, no, people don't use that anymore.
I use it daily.
Me too. It's my number one emoji.
My number one emoji is the laughing face, and then like my smiley face I use is just the one that's like.
No,
like,
it's not.
With like the blushing cheeks and like the little smile. Like I don't use like the teeth one.
I mainly do. No one uses the teeth one unless you're joking.
Oh, sorry.
But
God.
I don't really do like a
do you
smiley
touch
emoji.
Jokes to people?
Yeah. I do like the 2 dots and the.
Oh yeah, I still do that. The dots and the.
I do that mostly.
Parentheses.
You're a teacher. The colon and the parentheses.
Oh gosh.
Anyway.
Well, moving forward. Please. You guys tell us what you want from us.
Yes.
And then we'll kind of just like see where the podcast takes us. But let us know what you want, and we'll try to make it fun.
Yes.
And we'll interview people. I keep choking.
Oh my gosh.
I'm like choking on nothing.
Don't get me sick.
No, I'm not sick.
Hopefully you like our neon sign. Hopefully you can see it. It's really bright, but the camera is making it kind of light.
Well, yeah, I think it'll come out.
But Karina will post pictures of it or a video of it or whatever.
Okay, what's our outro?
Oh, yeah.
We never thought of an outro, and I just keep looking at that pee on the carpet.
Well, that was from Oscar, actually.
Our parents' dog is dumb.
Oh,
okay. No,
I
love him. I'm cutting it out. Sorry. I love you, Oscar, if you're listening to this podcast.
Thanks for listening to
Sister Talk. See you next week.
Thanks.
Bye.